G'day folks, I'm just going mouse hunting at the moment. It's not often I get rodents in here, and they usually come from the units next door because, well, they used to be a squalid mess at one point. I think they're a bit better now, but there's still rodents coming from next door, and they generally come in along this back wall here, so I haven't had much of a problem with them. Bait blocks are always down, so that keeps control of them, but unfortunately one of them's found a way to die inside here, and I can starting to smell it. I pinpointed it to under this steel panel, and unfortunately these shelves are all fully bolted together, so I'm not going to be able to move this shelf, but I'm going to try and cut through it. I already tried with the old school tin snips, and I just found my high quality right angle snips, which should be able to get through that pretty easy. If not, I'll be going to Bunnings and just buying a drill attachment nibbler and just nibble through it with a sheet metal nibbler. But that's about 35 bucks for one of them, I think, so it's not too bad. I should probably buy one anyway. But for now I'm just going to try the snips. And I was hoping it had died in the wall here, which is adjoining and goes down the back where the line set goes through. I did have stuff blocking that hole, but it's pretty clear they've gotten through that and even nibbled some of the Armorflex off the refrigerant lines. So I pulled that out and there's nothing in there, so it's kind of stuffed. It's down there, bastard. I'm going to have to cut that sheet panel out and then just replace it afterwards. I've got a couple of cans, half a can of expander foam left, so I can expander foam some of their access points and stop them from getting under it again. I don't care if they die along the back wall or something, it's just when I've got to get underneath one of these shelves, it's an absolute pain in the ass. Anywho, we better try and cut this thing out or go and get a nibbler from Bunnings. Okay, well I think I was right. Ew, he's been there longer than I thought. Even had a nest in there. Yeah, that's disgusting. That's bad. There you go, there's a close-up. I'm gonna have to scrape him off the floor and, I don't know, I'll spray some disinfectant or something over it. Baking soda and peroxide. What was the Mythbusters skunk stink killer? Yeah, baking soda, peroxide and dish soap. Pretty sure I've got all of the above. Maybe not baking soda, I think I used it all in my electrolysis tank. I know I've got some 50% hydrogen peroxide around somewhere. I might not even have 50% H2O2 anymore. Can't remember if I used it all in the last batch of stink killer. Not that we have skunks here, it's just handy for killing the thiles in any nasty organic smelly stuff like dead rodents. Yeah, I don't think I even have any of my nice high quality or high percentage hydrogen peroxide left either. Oh well, I'll have a hunt around for something. We're looking a lot cleaner now, and since I couldn't find cleaner and the rest of it was dry, I figured I'd do the next best thing and just seal it. Bit of epoxy paint. That'll do the job just fine. I'm going to clean up this whole back corner tonight, I think. There's just too much crap in here. The amount of cabling and stuff that I've just been chucking into this bundle in this corner, I pulled it all out and there's a lot more than I thought I had, so I'm going to thin it right out. Like chuck away a lot of these useless bloody bits and pieces. I mean, they're handy for some projects, but when you end up with too much of it, it's not really worth keeping. So I'll go through and cull off most of it. Yep. I guess I better replace the bottom panel next. I'll leave this cut piece in place. I'll just flatten it out a bit and stick something over the top. I'll pop rivet it down. Yeah, should do alright. I've got a bit of foam in there, but the can's gone off. It doesn't want to come out of the straw very well. So that'll do the job. At least it doesn't smell like rat anymore. Yeah, there we go. Bit of plywood and a 10-inch buzzsaw. Job done. Might just leave it like that, or maybe screw it down. It still smells stink coming through though. I wonder if there's another one. Better not be. I hope it's just residual from before, but I don't know, I can still smell something. We'll see if it gets any worse. I might just have to get the no more gaps out and just seal this whole back area. Can still smell it though. Don't know. We'll see. If it gets worse, I'm going to have to start pulling things to bits again. It might be up on this level. There's a horizontal beam going through about up there, all the way along, and I can see rats running along there too, if they can. Yeah, there's a timber up there. But the funny thing is the smell's coming from down the bottom, so hopefully it's still just persistent from before. I'll give it a day, and if it gets worse then I'll have to probably pull the next one up or something like that, maybe dig down in the back there. But that's where I just keep all my spare bits and pieces, and nothing for them to really eat or do. They're just looking for housing. I've got way more magnetrons than I ever need. I should really throw some of them out. And that's what I'm going to do shortly. I'm going to go through and just sort out what's really needed and what's not. There's a lot of old stuff which I picked up because it might be alright, but like something like that that's been out in the weather a little bit, generally don't need to keep it with some of the new stuff that's coming in. Or if it's just very old. There's various switches. Stuff I got from work, I think. Yeah, like that. That can definitely go in the bin. It's too oxidised and nasty. I've got tons of these in much better condition. Push buttons, they're always good, especially when you can stack switches on them like that. So, Corolla. That goes with the Corolla engine that I've got. More contactors. Yeah, I'll sort through this stuff eventually. I've got an empty 44-gallon drum, so I'll just fill that up with bits of cable and other shit and just see what the scrapyard can give me for it. Good cable I'll keep. I'll just keep everything in bundles. Might add some longer pegs out here and just add it along the wall. Keep it all hanging up. So when it ends up on the floor as a bundle, it just makes a terrible mess that rats and things can get into and cause all sorts of problems. Yeah. I'm going to dig that outboard out too. A friend of mine's interested in that. Yeah, that's the problem. Stuff gets pushed back here and it just stays here, so I've got to keep moving it on. Yeah, and that's what I pulled out from underneath. A lot more than I originally thought I had. There's other various bits and pieces to sort out. That looks like a oh, it's high tension distribution from a colour copier for the Coronas. I can't remember when I scrapped a colour copier last time. I don't think I... Actually, yeah, Xerox A-Colour, that's what that's from. It's from a commercial washer. I mean, again, I can just pull the switch and the lamps out of it, put them in parts drawers and throw the rest in the bin. Just stuff that I haven't had time to strip down. Current transformer for amp meters. I do have the meters to go with those, so I've got to keep all these together. There's more of them. Compressor mounting kits from Danfoss. More Danfoss terminal covers and instructions. Loads more mounting kits and things. So they can all be separated into nuts, bolts and washers, put into drawers. Another CT. Should autopsy one of these one day. It's only really just a ferrite core with a winding on it. Rubbish. Ancient terminal strips. I'd rather use new ones for that sort of thing. Brand new Atco lighting ballast transformer. Ballast coil from a Fujitsu inverter air conditioner. Yeah, usual junk. Various caps. Sorty time. Oh, at least I found Ratty, although it still smells suspiciously strong despite the fact that I've coated that area. I have a feeling there's another one somewhere, but I don't know where. So for now I'm just going to sort all this stuff out, and if the smell gets worse, we'll pull it all apart again. Thanks for watching.